Many Iranian Americans in Las Vegas and across the country have been hesitant to voice criticism about their government in Tehran for fear of retaliation to their families still in the country. Tonight, News 3's Will Silverstein spoke with someone who wanted to talk about the situation overseas. So, Will, how was that conversation?
Well, Maria, it was a very wide-ranging discussion from this Las Vegas resident's time growing up in Iran to now, where she says Iranians are tired of the Islamic Republic's rule. They have hope for a brighter future.
Iranian people have been held hostage by this regime.
Simone Derayeh, a Las Vegas resident, gives News 3 an exclusive interview about her experience growing up in the Islamic Republic during the 1980s before leaving for America, saying the way the regime has been running Iran for decades has set the country back several centuries.
The oppression that has been going on is at the likes of Stalin and Hitler. It is stuff of storybooks.
For that reason, Derayeh says there is significant opposition to the mullah-run Middle Eastern country, and the recent bombings from the United States are popular amongst Iranians in Iran.
Many Iranians are actually happy about the Islamic Republic being weakened.
Why? Derayeh says that is because of the regime in charge in Tehran.
I unfortunately experienced firsthand the oppression through the early 80s, which was some of the toughest time. Mass murders, mass executions, very, very oppressive laws, especially against women, minorities.
The now Las Vegas resident says fleeing to the United States has been worth it.
It's hard to leave your homeland, but you leave it for the hopes of a better life and for the hopes of this kind of situation where I can raise my voice for my compatriots inside the country.
I think it sends a message that says we're watching. We understand what's going on.
Retired Air Force Lieutenant Colonel Brett Meyer says the United States means business with Iran's nuclear future, the veteran pointing to the scale and scope of the weekend attack. But Meyer says Americans and Iranian Americans should still be aware of the Islamic Republic's supposed sleeper cells in the United States and abroad.
Whether they activate those assets and have them doing things, power grid, et cetera, I don't know, but it's all part of the asymmetrical warfare that they're going to probably try to attempt. They have to save face. That's the big thing. And now they've just been thoroughly slacked down in the last 2 weeks.
Regardless if those supposed sleeper cells strike or not, Derayeh says many Iranians around the world are more positive now than before the bombings took place.
A lot of things are aligned right now. This is the most hopeful all of us activists inside and outside of Iran have been.
And Derayeh telling us she has hopes for a future democracy in her homeland. Meanwhile, what about our democracy? We'll have interviews from both sides of the aisle in the wake of these bombings a little later on in the newscast. Marie.
Insight ranging from the personal to the political. Will, thank you.